Lamont, thanks so much, mate. He says second PC is an i9-10900 on a Z490 Aorus Master, 32 gigs of RAM, playing City Skylines with lots of mods, 34-inch ultra-wide, 75Hz, 1440p. I'd like your GPU suggestions.
First, a word from our sponsor, Crypto.com, home of the Visa card that pays you up to 8% in rewards and the app that pays you up to 14.5% annually on your crypto stake. Join more than 10 million users on the world's fastest growing crypto app as you trade with confidence on the world's fastest and most secure crypto exchange. More information and a special sign-up offer at the end of this video.
Yes, all of it.
Sweetie?
What?
I would like you to ponder what he just said for a second.
Second PC?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just...
He has an i9-10900 as a second PC.
I know.
Do you know what that means?
First world problems?
Oh, hell yes. It means that if you have to ask this question...
Well, what's your GPU on your first PC? And you've got a 34-inch ultra-wide, 75Hz, 1440p. You've got...
This is why you own multiple 3090s.
With mods, 3090. Ooh. You've been tweet booked.
All right. You ready?
I thought this was only supposed to be a 2-hour stream.
It is.
Another Byte Size Tech. What are you calling this one? What do you want him to? What do you want the name of this to be? So 130.
GPU recommendations for second PC.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm
right.
going to do a thing.
13740 Junior. You're going to do a thing.
I'm going to do a thing.
A thing. Okay. Well, give him some time to write it down or type it down. And then it's on a delay.
Yeah, but so's my response.
Okay, good now.
Lermit comes in with a question regarding needing GPU recommendations for his second PC, and it is...
Second PC is an i9-10900, a Z490 Aorus Master, 32 gigs of RAM. He's playing City Skylines with lots of mods on a 34-inch ultra-wide 75Hz 1440p, and he wants to know what our suggestion for a GPU would be.
Okay, Lerman, we need to take a walk. There's going to be two answers to this. The first answer is for most people. Most people, if you're going to run two PCs, and I have no problem with two PCs. In fact, I think a lot of people probably should have two PCs. PCs have problems. You have a backup. You have another machine to do something in the background. It never hurts to have for troubleshooting. There's value in basically when you build a new machine, your old machine becomes your backup PC, and then you build a new one, and then that moves down, and then you do something else. You just keep handing down to yourself as opposed to somebody else. For most people, the GPU in your second PC should be something good enough to get by with, if maybe not state-of-the-art. For example, maybe you had a 1080 Ti or a 1080 or a 2070 previously, and then you just built a new machine with a 3080 or 3090 or a 6600 or 6800 XT, and a 1080 Ti, a 2070 would be a great graphics card as a backup in your second PC, still good enough to use for games, not optimal, you'll have to turn down settings, but if your main graphics card broke or you had to send it in for warranty, you could get by with those. Mm-hmm. And of course, you could scale those down. Maybe your old PC had a 1060 and your new PC has a 3060. Well, if you're happy with a 3060 in your new PC, a 1060 would get you by. It wouldn't be perfect, but you know what? lower render resolution, turn down details, and if you're going to wait 2 weeks for your graphics card to come back from EVGA or ASUS from warranty, you're not shut down. You're not doing nothing for 2 weeks.
Correct.
You'll live.
Right.
In this case, however, the advice changes. Lermart's second PC is an i9-10900, 10-core, 20-thread, nearly 5 gigahertz CPU on a Z490 Aorus Master, which is an expensive motherboard, by the way, 32 gigs of RAM, playing City Skylines with lots of mods on a 34-inch ultra-wide 1440p. You, sir, should have multiple 3090s and shouldn't do anything less. Now, before everybody yells and screams at me, including Lermont and the viewers, and says, oh, Tech, you just think everybody's rich. Come on, you just can't buy a bunch of 3090s. Sure you can.
But his use case is warranting that.
Well,
And
if his second PC is an i9-10900, he has the money.
Correct.
We're past budget. We're past, I can't afford fancy stuff. If that's his second PC and his first PC is better, which is probably a Ryzen 9 5950X, we are way past, I only have $500. And we are strictly into, you can afford what you want. The question is, what should you buy? And when you have money, the answer is the best. You aren't wasting your money. You're getting something that will last longer, be more productive, and be useful for far more years and have more resale value. It's like ordering a Mercedes S-Class and getting the base trim and no options. Nobody with any sense does that. You can buy the C-Class and maybe get more of a base level option, but once you've already gone premium, you don't do anything but premium. And before everybody says that's ridiculous, I would point out the fact that with 3090s, those are still making about $4.50 a day. And frankly, you should have bought one a year ago because we did a video back in February of last year. I know I'm going to use that C word, cryptocurrency and mining, but here's the truth. If you're the kind of person to where your second PC is an i9-10900, you should own two 3090s. You should simply have... Rogue has a 3090 in her PC to play World of Warships. She really has a 3090 in her PC because it's been mining for a year and it's paid for itself 2 times over. I have a 3090. I've got a 3090 at the office. We've got several of them because once you've gone to that level, why waste your time with anything else, especially since they pay for themselves? Now, the problem is we're recording this in April of 2022. There isn't as much time for mining in front of us as there was last year, which is why you really... Because if he had even bought those in like June of last year, they would have completely paid for themselves by this point with casual, part-time NiceHash mining.
Correct.
Which is why we've been saying for the past year, despite the fact that it has cost us viewers and cost us subs, and people froth at the mouth and get upset with it. But thankfully, many of you have listened.
Correct.
And we've gotten a lot of positive messages. And I'm glad you guys do listen. At least some of you listen. Some of you just want to argue. Why would you not want a free 3090? And of course, whenever I've said that in the past, somebody always says, yeah, but not everybody can afford the upfront cost. A guy whose second computer is an i9-10900 can afford the upfront cost.
Exactly. Well, and the other thing is that you don't want to put anything less than the 3090 because you've got one PC and you want your second one to be inferior. You didn't spend all that money to have an inferior PC.
Well, and I can also tell you, because I have a lot of hours in City Skylines, and I have a lot of mods installed, and I've built some large cities, and that can be a very demanding game. Now, it's demanding on the CPU.
Correct.
But it can very much be demanding on the GPU. And that game, when fully loaded with a big city with 100,000 people and all the buildings, it's kind of like modded Skyrim. There's no limit. Kind of within anything that currently exists that you can't effectively utilize. You'll be glad you have everything you can throw at it and then some. I mean, if he was just playing World of Warships, I mean, you don't need a 3090 for that. That's kind of ridiculous. But
you only got 32 gigs of RAM. You might want to stuff another 32 in there.
I have 64 gigs on my 8-core i9, She has 96 gigs on her i9 10850K. People just don't understand how to read the RAM and task manager and
Stick another 32 in there, Lamont. You'll go, thank you.
it's $100. It's literally $100 to drop another 32 gigs in. And especially with modded city skylines. You could easily be fully utilizing that 32 gigs 100% with modded city skylines in a big city. And your SSD's life will thank you because there's less swapping and no RAM compression. And
Yep.
hopefully that helps you out. And hopefully for everybody else, my first answer is useful because I recognize most people's second PC is not an i9 10900. Good for you for having awesome PCs. I'm glad you enjoy them. City Skyline's a lot of fun. Go buy a 3090. How many of you have a Visa card that pays you up to 8% on every purchase? Crypto.com offers an amazing deal on their Visa card with cash back that is an unbeatable deal. No annual fee, no sign-up fee, and no credit checks or interest payments. It works just like a prepaid debit card, allowing you to spend your money everywhere Visa is accepted. But wait, there's more. Get your Spotify, Netflix, and Amazon Prime subscriptions 100% paid for by Crypto.com. Yes, you heard me right. Use your new Crypto.com Visa card to pay for your subscriptions and you get 100% back in rewards. How would you like to earn up to 14.5% annual interest on your crypto holdings? If you're holding crypto for investment, inflation protection, or price speculation, it can be frustrating feeling like your money is just parked. Interest is paid weekly directly to your account to spend however you like. The interest is also paid in the same token that you're holding. So if you have Bitcoin staked, you earn Bitcoin. If you have Ethereum staked, you earn Ethereum, and so on. Of course, you can also buy, sell, and exchange 200 plus different cryptocurrencies. Crypto.com is first and foremost a crypto exchange. Features including a private wallet with full control of your private keys, margin and derivatives trading options for advanced traders. Crypto credit allows you to borrow against your holdings with no deadlines or credit checks. Crypto NFTs allows you to explore the new world of non-fungible tokens. Crypto Pay allows you to pay any merchant with crypto and earn up to 10% back in rewards. If you are looking for the place to be in crypto, use our link down in the video description below to sign up today. You will get a $25 crypto sign-up bonus and 30 days of 0% transaction fees on credit and debit card purchases of crypto. It supports the channel and gets you a great offer to get started.